Year 2, you should be watching this video on Tuesday the 26th of January. So it's time for Phonics with Mrs. Wood. Just write down on your whiteboard as fast as you can the sound that we looked at yesterday. Okay, you and your grown-up remember yesterday's sound, and it was, let's see, it was ow for cloud. So to start us off this morning, I'm going to whiz through all the sounds in phase 5 that we've done so far. I'm going to hold them up this time. Mrs. Wood's not going to say anything, and I want you to shout as quickly as you can the sounds that appear on your screen. Are you ready? Okay, let's go. One. Okay, did you manage to recognise all of those sounds that we have looked at so far? Right, today then we've got a new sound, new day. So I'm going to write down on my whiteboard what today's sound is. Okay. See if you recognise it. So I've got the letters. Now I have joined them together. I've got the letters I and R. And together, those two letters make the sound. And remember as for girl. So we've had oi for boy. And today we're looking at for girl. Girl. Okay. Do you know another sound? Another two letters that make the sound, the same as for girl. So today we're looking at the I and the R, but do you know another way of writing Okay. There's also another way of writing and it's an E and an R. So that might be an sound that you already know, but today we're looking at the IR sound, which makes for girl. So I'm going to write some words on my whiteboard, and then with your grown-up, you're going to sound out the words and sound talk them. And then I've got this activity for us. Are we ready? So the first, now you might want to write today's sound in the corner of your whiteboard. Mrs. Wood always does that just so I don't forget what today's sound is. On the corner of your whiteboard, write for girl. Okay, my first word. Start off with a nice, easy one. Okay, are you ready? G, girl. Remember, for girl. Okay, next one. You can also have a go at writing them down if you want to. You can read them with your grown-up and then have a go at writing them too if you want to. Next one. We've got shirt. Shirt. And sh is our phase 3 sound. We've got today's sound, then shirt. And we'll do one more. This one, though, is a bit of a longer word, and we've looked at this word before when we were looking at the A for play sound. Ready? Not A, birthday. So have a go on your whiteboard writing birthday, and that's got our sound for today. Okay, we'll do one more word from today's sound. And this one is a time conjunction. We use this one in literacy when we are writing instructions or ordering a recount. So you might be able to guess which word Mrs. Wood is talking about. Okay, it's number 1, and it is first. First. And I've got my blend at the end, my blend first. Right, for today's activity, year 2. We're going to look at some words for for girl, and then we're also going to recap a sound we've already done, oi for boy. So our activity is looking at for girl and oi for boy. So on your whiteboard, I'd like to split your whiteboard in half for me. And on one side of your whiteboard, I would like you to draw a girl. And on the other side of your whiteboard, I would like you to draw a boy. Okay, so I'm going to draw a girl. Stickman is fine. I'm going to draw a girl on one side. I'm going to write the sound. And then I'm going to draw what I think looks like a boy on the other side. And I'm going to write oi. So I've got oi for boy on one side and for girl on the other side. So for our activity, we've got our new sound, for girl, and we've got a sound we've already learned that we're going to recap, oi for boy. And I'm going to read some words out. Some of them will have the oi sound, and some of them will have the sound, our new And then you're going to write them down, and whichever side contains that sound. So if I read you a word that sounds like it has the oi sound in, you're going to write it in the boy side. If I read out a word that has got the for girl sound in, you're going to write it this side here. And then we can check at the end, and you can check my board to see if you got them correct. Are we ready? Okay. My first word that I would like you to write down on your whiteboard is toy. Oi. Toy. So we're recapping a little bit in today's activity. Oi. Toy. Would that be oi for boy or for girl? Toy. Okay, my next one. Girls. I saw a group of girls on the playground. Remember, you can pause the video. So if Mrs. was getting a little bit too quick for you, you need time to write them down, just pause the video. Okay. Sorry, you're a little bit sniffly today. I've got a bit of a cold. So we've got toy and girls so far. Next one. Chirp. 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 So you should have your whiteboard with oi words and words. Oi for boy and for girl. So we've got male and female on each side of our board. Okay, next one. Enjoy. 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 Oh, I do enjoy our phonics sessions. Enjoy. Enjoy. Okay, next one. Ahoy. Ahoy there, matey. Ahoy. Ahoy. A pirate might say ahoy. 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 Next one. Dirty. Dirty. Now remember, if it's making the E sound at the end of a word, what letter do we use? Can you remember? Dirty. 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 So you should be even now. You should have 3 words on each side. Okay, next one is third. So we've had first, and now we've got third. Mrs. Wood was third in the race. I came third. 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 Okay, next one is one from last week. Oyster. Oyster. Now, be careful with oyster because it's got the sound at the end, but it's not today's just to confuse you, just to test you. Oyster. 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 Okay, so we should be level pegging now. About 4 words on each side. Okay, next one is 30. 30. Mrs. Wood was 30 last year. 30. 30. You You might have spotted as well on your whiteboard some words that are starting to crop up that rhyme. 30. And 30 is like dirty. It's got the E sound at the end, but which letter do we need to write the E sound at the end of a word? Okay, we'll do one more. Okay, twirl. A girl can twirl in her skirt. Or a boy. A girl can twirl. Twirl. Twirl is your next word. Twirl. Twirl. Okay, right, we'll leave it there. So you should have 1, 2, 3, 4 words in your Oi for boy, and you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in your for girl. And there's Mrs. Wood's words. Don't forget to put your sound buttons in. Now I'm going to leave it there, but afterwards you could try with your grown up and find as many other words as you can that contain Oi for boy and for girl, and then send me your photographs. Okay, so to finish our phonics session, we usually end with a sentence to apply the sound that we've learned today. So are you ready? So reading hats on, eyes watching. Okay, ready to tell your grown up today's sentence. I'm going to hold it up to the camera. Okay, are we ready? So I've got 3 sentences for you. And the first one, you might want to pause it so you can read it. Let's read it together. Now, I haven't put my sound buttons on, so can you read it without my sound buttons? Can, a, girl, put, on, a, skirt, that, that's one of our tricky words, twirls. Can a girl put on a skirt that twirls? And I'm asking a question there. Did you manage to read that okay? You might want to write it down on your whiteboard as well. Okay, next sentence. Okay. And this has got our for girl and our oi for boy in. This is a perfect sentence. It's a question again. Can a girl annoy a boy? Can a girl annoy a boy? Okay, our final one. Ready? We've got some tricky words in here. Is your birthday the first, or the third? Is your birthday the first or the third? So that might mean is your birthday on the 3rd of the month, the 1st of the month? Okay, so I gave you 3 questions there. So your challenge for phonics today was to see how many other words you can pop in to our 2 different columns here. How many other oi for boy words can you find? And for girl words could you find? Okay, yes, so that was Tuesday's phonics, and I will see you tomorrow for Wednesday, and it's Tricky Word Wednesday tomorrow, so you need to get your timer ready for tomorrow. That could be on your phone, or if you've got a little egg timer at home, and we're going to practice our tricky words tomorrow.